breaking vows, curses, and covenants. I get asked this quite a lot. I've been asked it quite a lot lately. So I want to make a special video for you to give you an idea exactly how you can break all covenants, you can break all contracts, you can break all curses, you can break all vows that you have ever made or that have ever been made upon you, and you can break them and break the power of them and break their power over you. And people ask me, some people want it. I've been asked many times, how do we do it? So obviously some people understand the concept of how to do it. Other people are saying, what in the world are you talking about? Breaking vows, breaking curses, breaking covenants. Well, if you've ever had a situation where you got born again, you asked Jesus, quote unquote, to come into your heart, you have made a vow and a covenant with a fallen God. If you've ever been in church and they do that whole thing where they put their hands on you and they pray for you, that very well could have created attachments for you. If you've ever done occult things or things with magic that you don't quite understand, or did them when you didn't understand, those can create attachments for you. If you've ever been in a church situation where people, quote unquote, prophesied over you, that can also be a place where you receive a curse attachment. Vows, any vows you've ever made, any contracts you've ever made. Some of you might have actually made covenants or contracts with the devil. And any contract that you've ever made, any covenant you've ever made, any vow you've ever made, any type of a connection that's ever been put on you can be broken, can be canceled, can be summarily annulled. And it can be done solely through the actions of your intention. So it's very simple, it's very easy, and it's very powerful. The best thing is it's very simple, very easy, and very powerful. The worst thing is that it's very simple, very easy, and very powerful, and people don't realize the power of what they're doing. They don't take it seriously. They don't believe it. They won't do it because they don't think that they think it's too simple, it's too easy. And I can't help making things easy for you. I can't help making things simple for you. And if you'd rather have things done the hard way, unfortunately, I can't really help you because I'm not someone that specializes in helping you do it the hard way. I'm someone that specializes in helping you do it the easy way. So I've been asked several times lately, and I want to get this on the YouTube channel so that you can know and understand how to do this. You can avail yourself of this, and you can make this effective in your life. So what we have to understand is, what is a contract? What is a covenant? What is a vow? What is a curse? It's nothing more than an energetic expression that is foisted or fostered upon your person. So vows and curses and covenants are energetic things that attach to you. And typically speaking, you usually have to be aware of them, or you have to be in an accepting mode, having somehow, some way, through your intention, accepted them. So it is energetic, and the energetics of your person are, pardon me, they are determined and created by your own will and intention. So all we have to do is get you to, of your own intention and volition, break these covenants, break these vows, break these curses. And the way it's done, obviously, is through your own mind, your own will, your own intention. And that is most easily, directly, and powerfully manifested through your voice and through your speech. So what I want to do with you here is give you some mantras, some power statements, and lead you through a renouncement of curses, a renouncement of vows, a renouncement of any attachments that may be in your life right now. Now, if you feel like you need more work with this, you can schedule a time with me and we'll go through it on an intensely personal basis. I do this on donation basis. So you can schedule that through the box below, and we can do that together if you feel that this is not sufficient for you. So I do want to make that available to you. And of course, it is about 4 o'clock in the morning, so we don't expect a whole lot of people to be watching, although there's a surprising number. But we do expect that everyone will be able to see this on the replay. So what we want to do is just show you how, teach you how. And if you're watching it live, you can do it with me. And if you're not watching it live, you can do this whenever you are, wherever you are. I don't recommend you do it in the grocery store. I recommend you do it someplace where it's private, someplace where you're alone, someplace where you won't be disturbed. Turn off your cell phone for 5 minutes and free yourself from curses, vows, and covenants. And if you're even watching this, you probably have a feeling that you've had some of this and want to have it broken. So I'm not going to try to spend a lot of time convincing you about what they are or even talking to you about what they are, because obviously you kind of know and you kind of feel it, and that's why you're here. So it really is very simple. It really is very easy. And I'm going to make these statements, and I'm going to give you time to repeat. And in the repetition, if you can really focus your intention, maybe you stop the video for a minute and focus your intention, take a couple of deep breaths, maybe 3 deep breaths, in through the mouth, nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. And you just kind of focused yourself. And basically, we just want a very simple and very easily. And someone says, can you do it for your family? Yes, you can do it by proxy for your family. So just alter the statements appropriately. So some of you, it might help you to focus your intention if you close your eyes. Some of you might help you focus your intention if you look up. And it does tend to be kind of powerful if you look up. And we'll go ahead and do this right here and right now. So we're just going to focus our intention. And what we're going to do is make these statements. And we can make one statement for everything, but I'll make a few statements just to help you. And I'll leave some pause in between, so it gives you some time to make the statement yourself. Okay, let's rock and roll. Right now, I cancel, revoke, and undo every single covenant, curse, vow, or decision that has caused attachment in my life that is not benefiting me. I rebuke and break every covenant. I rebuke and break every vow. I rebuke and break every curse. I rebuke and break every contract. I hereby, with my own will and intention, cancel every agreement or acceptance that is not for my energetic benefit. Everything I have accepted, everything that has been fostered upon me without my will, I hereby, right now, with my will, with my volition, with my full energetic intention, break, cancel, annul every single covenant, vow, contract, agreement, attachment that has ever been placed upon me or that I've ever accepted knowingly or unknowingly. Now, if you want to do that for your family, just say, go back and do that and just put the family person's name in, or just say my family. Either way, it can be very powerful. Either way, it can be very effective. And know that when you say that it is done, and that the energetic work is done, and that the energetic curses are broken, it really is about your own will. It really is about your own intention. And it's the power of that will and the power of that intention. If you do feel like you need to get more work on it, you can schedule personal time with me on a donation basis. If not, then that really is the key, and it really is that easy. Now, what I would do as well, if it were me, I would take a drink of tea, and then I would sit down and write it out on paper too. Don't put your blood over it like an idiot. Blood over intent. What a stupid idea. In a horrifically diabolical way to entrap people once again. But just write it out on paper. I hereby, what I said, write it down. Put it in paper. And what I also might do is, if I knew of specific curses and covenants and vows that I've made, I might write that vow on the paper. Like I would put, like prayed the sinner's prayer, put the date, as much as you can remember. Ask Dracula to come into my house, put the date, anything like that. I would write it down, and then I would put it and burn it. Burn it. Just another, energetic demonstration of your personal freedom. So I would do that if I were you. I would burn it. I wouldn't bury it. I would just burn it, because burning, has the totality and the finality of a destructive event. That's what I would do. I would burn it. Write it down on paper. First, write out your intentions on paper. If you have a journal, write your intentions out, date them so you have broken them and there's a record of it. And then you can write down what that covenant was that you made and burn that paper. I think that'd be a great idea. I mean, maybe you make yourself a fire and you sit out there and you put those on. If it's your family, or if you have it wouldn't be neat to have a retreat or something where we could all get together, write down the covenants and things that we've made, or the things in our lives that we want to get rid of, sit around a fire, have some group intention, and then put those into the fire all together and burn it up. Wow, there'd be some power in that. I would love to do that. We've got to do something. We've got to get to a place where we can get some people together and have some events. Do them it doesn't have to be at a fancy hotel. We could even do it at a place where there's, cabins and camping and stuff like that. Let's get a few questions, and then we'll go ahead and get this done. Robin, wasn't able to catch one all week. I'm glad you caught this. I asked Jesus into my heart at Sunday school before kindergarten in '84. Get out of my heart now, sucker. Yep. Bind it. And you might write that down and put it into fire. Examples of some types of vows, curses, covenants, decisions. Like I said at the beginning, born again, when you got born again, when you did some type of a occultic ritual that you're not, Bloody Mary stuff. If you ever did any blood over intent like a dummy, if you ever had people lay their hands on you and pray for you, if you've ever had any Masonic or Mormon type, ritualistic type of ceremonies that you're not happy with. And check this out, folks, having sex with people that wasn't good for you, break those attachments. Ouija board, very much so. Marriage, excellent, powerful, yes, even though it's been probably legally annulled, annul it spiritually and energetically. And yeah, write down your marriage date. If you feel like you still have problems and connections to a person you're married to, write down the date, write down the marriage, put their name, burn that sucker. Burn, baby, burn. Absolutely. Very powerful. And if you're watching this, you're probably thinking about this. So what's in your heart and what's in your mind. And sometimes you might even say, I'm not even really sure what this attachment is, but I feel like there's an attachment. I feel like there's a covenant. I hereby break it with my will and my volition. And you can even write down this thing I feel and put that in the fire and burn it. Top of the morning to all of you. Doesn't seem like I've seen you for a while, divine sovereign free will. I got your shirt on though. I'm divine, I'm sovereign, I'm free. All right, so I wanted to keep this short. I wanted to keep this sweet. This is how to break all vows, all curses, and all attachments. Now, I'm Jeffrey Daugherty, your friendly neighborhood Christian whistleblower, bringing you the gospel truth, and that is the gospel truth on how to break these vows, break these covenants, break these curses, break these attachments. And it really is that simple. It really is that easy. And it is very, very powerful. Recovering soul, whatever you think works for you, will work for you. That's an interesting idea. I like that. I like that. That resonates well with me. Well, I want to keep this short and sweet. I don't want us to lose the import of it. So we'll be back with much more. We got a lot of great and interesting things to talk about. We're going to be talking about the tarot of the eclipse later on today with Tamu and Gina. Maybe we get Wayne Steiger involved in that one again. We had a great show with Wayne and Tamu earlier. Yeah, I guess it was yesterday now. So I'm Jeffrey Daugherty, your friendly neighborhood Christian whistleblower. I salute you because you are those that do follow after truth. And go ahead and do this right now. Break these covenants. And whoever you are, wherever you are, whenever you're hearing this, days, weeks, and even months and years ahead, this will be powerful. Please let me know what you have done and give me a good report. Please subscribe to this channel. Please make sure you're subscribed to this channel. Please like and share, and ask yourself if you can, or if you're of a mind to share sponsorship, financial in this work as well. I'm Jeffrey Daugherty. Have a great day. Create yourself a morning ritual. Find a way to empower yourself. There's no original sin. It's only the spark of divinity within. So be excellent to yourself. Be excellent to others. And let's all be excellent to each other. We'll see you again later today with much, much more. I do deeply appreciate you. And we're building something really special here. So let's keep it going.